It's something that's been troubling your mind that you want to get out. I mean, this is your time to.
Troubling my mind.
So a weight on your shoulder that you want to get. You need a hug.
Well, I mean, the angle wouldn't be right, so I'll
I'd
save
be out
that
of
for
frame.
later.
Can I say not from you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't. So, I mean, we could talk about why am I even here? Like, I feel a little bit weird.
Me too.
Only because I'm not used. Like, I don't have any experience on camera, although I've been in front of a camera a couple times, but.
Do you feel like it's not your natural place? Like.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, because I'm usually the guy that's behind the camera, like running things and like figuring out all the things and tweaking. And at this point, it's like, it's a different experience because it's like, okay, you set up everything and you get it ready to go, and then you kind of just have to let go, you know? And that's a little bit different than, like, usually you're in control and you can like tweak and change.
I think that's exactly what I was going to say. Is that you're playing a different role now, where you're used to being a role of control. Yeah. And not in a negative sense, but just you need to, because that's your job. Your job is to control the situation from behind the scenes. Right. And now it's like it's a vulnerable position when you're in front of the camera. I think a lot of us who are not used to being in front of the camera feel like that a little bit. Right. Is this vulnerability that we're kind of not used to? Well,
but it's different because like we could be like not recording right now and I wouldn't know it. But because that's my job is usually to know that this is recording. Yeah. You know? And you know, for this project specifically, I don't have an assistant, so it's not like I can say, "Hey, watch out for this, and this." Yeah. At this point, it's like, are we still rolling? Are we just here talking?
But isn't that the best part though, when you forget that it's rolling? Like, I think that's when we hit that point where it's like you're just having a genuine conversation.
For a podcast, or you know, when you're recording it, you can't also forget, because then you start to digress and you just completely go into random things that no one cares about. Maybe us, but no one else.
Hey, spontaneous generation.
So, which I think it's fine. That's right. Like, it's what we're doing right now, this second. Right. Only because we ran out of whatever. Like, before this, I was fine. I was like having this conversation, and I was engaged. And then when you pulled out and we're like, okay, now what? Then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go to my go-to thing, which is, you know, this show, making it happen, and like the technicalities of